Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I actually have the brand new collection from Notpolish. This is the Dolls collection, and I am very excited for this. It just looks like a dollhouse. I think it is so cute. The packaging on this is absolutely insane. I do apologize for my ring light there, but this is just so adorable. It looks like it is literally just a package of Barbies or something like that. I don't know. I think this is the cutest packaging I have ever seen, but it does come with 6 2-in-1 powders that you can use for dip powder or acrylic, and then it also does come with 6 gel polish colors. I will be using this in today's video, and I am just very, very excited. The colors, we have a pink, orange, yellow, green, possibly a blue, and a purple. I'm very excited to open this up and check out all of these beautiful colors. The colors are so bright and vibrant. This is going to be perfect. I'm going to be doing my last Valentine's Day nail set today because today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. Honestly, I can't believe how fast Valentine's Day has come. I feel like I did not get to all of the nail sets that I wanted to do whatsoever, but we are already here. It's Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be using this to do my last Valentine's Day nail set, but these colors are also going to be so perfect with the upcoming spring nail sets and summer, so this is going to be really exciting to have these colors for all of the upcoming spring and summer nail looks. So here on the back, it just shows Notpolish and then the name of the collection, which is the Dolls collection, and it shows the 6 colors. So it is Let's Go Party, which is pink, Orange You Cute, orange, Sun and Flirty, yellow, Manicured Lawn, which is green, Sky's the Limit, blue, and Cutie Patootie, purple. I can't wait to open this up. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and open up this packaging. I think it's magnetic right here. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. Oh my goodness, so cute. This is so cute. I just want to keep everything in the box untouched and keep it like as the collection because I think this is so adorable. But here we have, so the Let's Go Party, for example, we have the 2-in-1 powder and then the gel polish color. So I'll just go ahead and pull this out. Oh, wow. It is very hard to get out of the packaging there, but the Notpolish packaging in general is also very cute. I love this like metallic chrome red. I think that is so stunning. Their packaging of their products, let alone like the packaging for their products, everything is just always top tier. I do have a discount code with Notpolish, and I'll be using some other Notpolish items in today's video. I think I'm going to go ahead and open up the powders so you guys can see the color, and then I will swatch the gel polishes. Okay, so I got everything out of the packaging, and I will say it was actually very hard to get everything out. It kind of hurt my fingers, but I did get everything out. I have the powders, and off to the side, I do have all of the gel polishes. I will be coming back to swatch these, but I first just want to go ahead and show the powders. Just look at these colors. So gorgeous. On the bottom, it does show the color shade, and then these jars are 2-ounce jars, like I mentioned already. They are 2-in-1 powders, so you can use them as a dip powder or an acrylic powder. The first one is Let's Go Party, and this one is a gorgeous pink. Just look at that. So pretty, so vibrant. Definitely gives a Barbie pink. The next one is Orange You Cute, and this one is the orange color. Oh my goodness, that is so vibrant. Wow, these colors are so perfect. They're going to be really perfect for spring and summer. The next one is Sun and Flirty, and this one is yellow, like a highlighter yellow. Whoa. That is insane, the pigment on that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. The next one, Manicured Lawn, which is the green one. I am so impressed with how like vibrant and pigmented these colors are. Very pretty. We have Sky's the Limit, which is the blue. I love blues, so I think this one is super pretty. It's not as vibrant as like the other ones. I feel like the other ones are like highlighter colors, but this one seems a bit more pastel, but it is still a bright blue like the sky. And lastly, we have Cutie Patootie, which is a purple. And again, I feel like this is still a bright purple, but I feel the blue and the purple are more of like a pastel color. And then for the pink, orange, yellow, and green, they're more of like a neon highlighter color. Still, all of these colors are so gorgeous. I am not going to swatch these powders just because I feel like seeing them out of the jar, it gives a good enough example for what the color is going to look like. Now, it may change a little bit depending on if you're using it as dip powder or if you're using it with monomer as acrylic, but overall, here are the 6 dip powder or powder colors. And now for the 6 gel polish colors, I'm really curious to see if these colors are going to be as similar to the powders as the gel polish formula, so I'm really excited to see that. But we have the first one, which they are the same name, so this is the Let's Go Party. And from this, it looks more of a red, but I'm curious if it's going to be like a super hot pink, so let's see. Oh no, I feel like it is more of like a red. Well, let's try to swatch it and take a look at the swatch stick. I don't know, I was expecting the gel polish colors to match the powders. Oh yeah, maybe it is a really hot pink. It is pink. Oh my goodness, that color is so pretty. So in the bottle, it looks red, but once you swatch it, it's definitely pink. The next one, which is the orange. Oh yeah, that one is very vibrant. Let's swatch it. Oh my goodness, that's a very bright orange. I can't wait to use these colors for like spring and summer. Here is the orange swatch. Very pretty orange color, and to me, these colors are definitely giving more summer just because of how bright they are. Here are the gel polishes swatched. The pigment in these gel polishes are absolutely insane, and the colors are so gorgeous. This is just a beautiful palette, and I think this collection excites me so much just because it's really just the start to all of the spring nails and the summer nails. I know I keep saying that, but I am just so excited to start doing those nails and for warmer weather to come. I think honestly it is one of my favorite times of the year, but these colors are so gorgeous. These colors do each have 2 coats of the gel polish applied to them, and I'm really loving this blue. Like I said, blue is my favorite color, so this blue just stands out to me, but across the board, all 6 of these colors are absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for a good like summer collection, bright colors, almost like a rainbow palette, definitely pick up this collection. It is so beautiful and you will be so impressed with the quality of the product. When I was swatching these gels, I was just so amazed with the formula, how pigmented they were, and I don't know, these colors are just so gorgeous. For my nail extensions today, I am going to be trying the Notpolish Press It Soak Off tips. I have tried these in a previous video. I really do love this system, so I'm going to be using it in today's video to be able to get some nail extensions. And then for the nail design, I will be using the new Dolls collection. I will be using the gel polishes, and then I also plan to use the powders to create some 3D hearts on the nails. And I just think this is going to be such a fun nail set because I'm going to be using at least 5 of the colors, so that's going to be really fun. But for the Notpolish Press It kit, I'm going to be using the medium square nail tips. And then this kit also, you can purchase these items individually, but you can also purchase it as a kit, I'm pretty sure. So they have some different nail tip options that you can choose from. I will be using the medium square. This kit also includes their acid-free primer, their XXX bond, the Press It glue gel, which is what you will use to adhere the nail tips, and then it also includes the Gloss It and the Matte It top coat, so you have a choice between if you want glossy or matte nails. And then it includes the Flash Cure Lamp. This Flash Cure Lamp, it is a lot easier to use on somebody else if you're doing someone else's nails. Doing your own nails, it really isn't the easiest thing to do because it is more of a handheld device. So I won't be using this to flash cure today. It will work, so if this is all you have, it definitely will work if you are doing your own nails, but just having something be a little bit more convenient for me, I will be using one of my gooseneck nail lamps. No nail prep today. I just have my peel off base coat applied to my nails because of course you guys know I'm a content creator. I do a lot of nails, and this is just the easiest method for me so I can pop off the nails rather than soaking them off and having a longer removal process. If this is your first time applying soft gel nail tips or full cover nail tips, gel extensions, I do have tons of videos up on my channel, lots of different tutorials where I go more in depth showing the entire process of me prepping my nails. So I definitely recommend you guys checking out those videos if this is your first time. But today I just have my peel off base coat on, and I'm going to be going in and sizing out my nail tips. When you are sizing out your nail tips, the main focus that you want to make sure is that the nail tip is fitting from sidewall to sidewall. That's really the main thing. When you are sizing out your nail tips, it's just really easy to place the nail tip onto your natural nail and just make sure that it is fitting from sidewall to sidewall. When I size out my nail tips, I just pick out a nail tip and place it onto my natural nail without applying pressure. If the nail tip fits from sidewall to sidewall and nicely around the cuticle, then you know that's the nail tip that is going to fit you. If you are needing to apply pressure to get the nail tip to fit, then the nail tip is definitely too small. If a nail tip is too small and you apply apply that onto your natural nail, it is going to stress your natural nail. It can cause bruising to your natural nail plate, and in the end, it can result in your nail sets not lasting as long. So do just make sure that the nail tips are fitting you properly. If you're using the same nail tips over and over again, then more than likely you already know your nail sizes and it isn't going to be super hard for you to size them out. Another thing that I want to mention, if you ever struggle with a nail tip not fitting, but you can't go down a size because that size is too small, you can always take a hand file and file the nail tip to better fit you and just get that perfect fit. After I have my nail tips sized out, here are how they are looking. Now, of course, I won't be doing any prep to these full cover nail tips because it would kind of defeat the purpose of me applying my peel off base coat. But if you want the longevity, if you have prepped your nails, make sure you're also prepping your full cover nail tips. It is very important. You can chemically etch the nail tips by using a primer, or you can also go in with an e-file and a sanding band, rough up the inside of the nail tip. That way, when you apply it to your natural nails, it has that strong hold and it will adhere better. To apply the nail tips, I will be using the Press It Tip Glue Gel, and I am just going to go in with applying the glue gel to the nail tip. Generally, when I do this, I like to paint it on as if I'm estimating where my natural nail is going to be, just like this. Just going in with a pretty thin layer, and then I like to take the brush and scoop it on the end to add a little extra product, just to make sure that when I actually go in and apply this nail tip, it is going to have enough gel to fully cover the entire natural nail surface. And then I like to turn on my flash cure lamp, and then I will go in and apply the nail tip. To apply the nail tip, I start at the cuticle area, but not on my cuticle. And then I will slowly lower it at a 45-degree angle. And then once the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail, I will stop applying the pressure, hold it in place, and do my flash cure. For my flash cure, I'll do about a 15 to 20 second flash cure for the clear nail tips. I then will repeat the process to all of the other nails by applying them and doing a flash cure. And then once I have all of the nails applied, I will go into my large nail lamp and do a full 30-second cure to be sure that everything is fully cured. After I had all of the nail tips applied, I did go into my nail lamp and do my full 30-second cure. Now I am going to be going in with my filing. I will use a hand file to crisp up the free edge and the shapes of the nails, and then my 5-in-1 drill bit to seal around the cuticle and remove any spillage. And then I will go in with a buffer to remove the shine from the nail tips, and then just taking a dust brush to remove all of the nail dust before I begin with my gel polish application. Here are how the nails are looking after I was all finished with my filing and buffing, and then I just took a dust brush to remove all of the nail dust. For my base color, I do want to have a nude. This is actually one of my favorite nude polishes right now. It's from the Daily Charm Coquette collection. It's H88 Have Fun, and I just think it is one of the most beautiful nude shades, and it has like very small, like faint glitters in it. I would say like they're holographic glitters, but there's such a small amount in here that I think it just makes the gel so beautiful, and then it has that little hint of sparkle. So I'm going to be using this color, and I will be using this color as my base color on all of the nails. So I am just going to go in with 2 coats of this. I apply my first coat, I'll cure that for 30 seconds, and then I will go in with my second coat and do another 30-second cure. Here are my nails after I have 2 coats of that nude base color applied. Because I am going to be doing a 3D nail design using the Dolls collection and the powders, I am going to go in with my top coat now, because once I have the powder poured over the gel polish, I want to keep that 3D design. So I am going to apply my top coat now, and I will be using the Gloss-It top coat. I'm going to go in with a layer of this on all of my nails, and then I will cure this for 30 seconds. Here are my nails after I have that top coat cured. So I am going to be using 5 of the colors today. The only color that I will not be using is the yellow. For my index finger, I am going to be using the pink color. So I'm just going to put some of this out on my palette here. I don't need too much, just because each of the nails I will be using a different color, and basically the design that I'm going to be doing is drawing some hearts on the nails with the colored gel, and then I will be pairing it with the same colored powder. And before curing the gel, I will be pouring over the powder on the nail to give it that 3D effect, and then I will cure that for 60 seconds, and then I will repeat the process on all of the other nails. All of the nails are going to be the exact same thing. I will just be switching out the colors and using 5 different colors, so a different color on each of the nails. To draw the hearts on the nails, I will be using a dotting tool and a line brush. And because I already have that top coat applied, that's really the first step to this all, because you don't want to forget that top coat, especially if you want the 3D effect. To draw hearts, I feel like it is relatively easy. You just take your dotting tool and put 2 dots side by side, and then you take a liner brush to connect the dots and create the heart. Sometimes I struggle with hearts just because one side can be a little lopsided and it can get challenging trying to make the heart perfect. But overall, I feel like hearts is something very beginner friendly and that any beginner can do. I just realized I want to switch up my dotting tools just so I can have different sized hearts. The size of your dots can really make the heart, whether it be bigger or smaller. So if you're looking for a bigger heart, definitely use a larger dotting tool. And then if you want a smaller heart, of course, use a smaller dotting tool. I think really I don't know, should I do just 2 on each? Like a larger one and a smaller one? I don't know. I think that's kind of cute and I'm liking that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll just do 2 hearts on each of the nails, a larger heart and a smaller heart. So now that I have that, I'm going to be pairing it, of course, with the pink powder. And I just have a cupcake liner here, and I'll be pouring the powder onto that uncured gel polish. To do this, I do a lot of pours. I want my hearts to look very soft, look like velvet, and I have found that when you pour over the powder over and over and over again and almost just let the powder soak up into the gel before curing, that is how you are going to get the most perfect, like 3D velvet soft look to the nails. So really, I just keep pouring it over and over and over again, and then I'll dump my powder back in. I'll let the powder soak up. I'll pour it over some more, and then that's when I'll finally go in and do my 60-second cure. When I used to do the sweater design when it first got popular and I tried that trend, I always used to get a super waxy look. But now that I have found that you need to let the powder really soak up into that gel, that is when I found out why I was getting the waxy look and it wasn't looking soft or like velvet like I wanted it to. So I'm just letting this sit here for a little bit. That way it can soak up. I'll tap it off, and now I'll go in and do a 60-second cure. After I was finished with my full 60-second cure, I'm now just going to remove any of the remaining powder. I'm just quickly going to do this. In the end, I will go in and remove it further. Just because this powder is so pigmented, it may stain the nail a little bit, but anything that isn't cured onto the nail, taking a little bit of rubbing alcohol, it will be able to clean it up from my skin and around the cuticle area, so I'm not worried about that. But look at how this first nail turned out. So adorable. I love the nude background, and then the heart color. It's so bright and so vibrant, and I'm very happy that I decided to only do 2 hearts, just because I think it's going to look a lot better since the whole nail design is going to be the same and there's going to be so many hearts on the nails. But like I said, I am now just going to be changing the color. So the next color that I'm going to be using is the blue gel polish. And again, repeating that same process by drawing on the 2 hearts using the dotting tool and the line brush. And the 2 dotting tools that I'm using are these 2, one much larger and one quite a bit smaller. And then once I have them on and I like the hearts, I will pour over the powder, and then I'll make sure I pour it over enough for it to soak into the gel, and then I'll go in and do a 60-second cure. I think for the rest of this, I'm just going to let it play out. If I feel like I need to say anything else, I will hop back on and say it. But really, there isn't much more for me to say, so I'm going to go ahead and let it play out. I really hope that you guys are enjoying today's video. If you are enjoying and haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Give the video a like, and if you're feeling generous, leave a comment below. here are the nails after I have finished with the gel polish and then also pouring over the acrylic powder. Everything is all cured and I have brushed away any of the remaining powder, but you can see that on some of the nails it does have a bit of staining. So I'm just going to take a dust brush. I put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on here and I'm just going to go around and brush off my skin and try to remove any of that staining. It does come off pretty easy. It's just because of how pigmented the powders are. So I just want to go in here and really remove anything that is left on the nails and around my skin. Now that I have the powder wiped up, here are the finished nails. I am now just going to be taking my cuticle oil, applying that to my cuticles, rubbing that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And I really love how these nails turned out. I feel like they're very simple, but a good way to end Valentine's Day nails and to start transitioning into the spring and summer nails. I feel like really this is the perfect way to do that, just because the hearts are still hearts for Valentine's Day, but they are also colorful and just kind of an introduction to all of the other colorful spring and summer nail looks. I really loved this dolls collection from Notpolish. I'm not a huge fan of doing acrylic, but another thing with like warmer weather coming, more than likely I will be using acrylic a little bit more. Now I can't say that for sure, just because still I am more of a gel girly. But with being able to have warmer weather, having my windows open, I have a feeling that I will be able to use acrylic from time to time and kind of get my hands on it a little bit more. One reason why I don't really like acrylic is because of the smell, and I feel like honestly to me it is a little bit harder for me to use versus using gel extensions, but I do still like playing around with it. Don't forget that this dolls collection, the powders, if you are an acrylic person, you can use them as acrylic powders, but you can also use them as dip powder, and then of course the gel polishes. And you can also do something like I did by using the powders to create a 3D effect. They're also very super pigmented powders that you can use them to even use like as an ombre by scrubbing it into the nail using the scrub method or the dipping technique. So this is the final look of the nails. I really love how these turned out and I had so much fun doing my last Valentine's Day nail set. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed all of my Valentine's Day nail looks for this year. Honestly, I'm so sad that it's coming to an end because I had so many more that I wanted to do. But either way, I'm very happy with ending the Valentine's nail sets off with this final nail look, and I'm very excited to do some other nail looks coming up. All of the products that I did use in today's video will be linked down below in the description box. I really hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.